Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. My hair looks crazy. I didn't comb it. I just did like a ponytail and I ran my fingers through it. So if it looks like a bushy mess, just ignore it or whatever. But this is a whole review, okay? So if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. Dun, 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 okay? And all that goodness you're saying. Do not forget to also like this video, comment in the comment section below, to hit the share button to share this video on your social media, to hit the notification bell because it lets you know when I have new videos. And you can always follow me on Twitter and or IG at J_Lees_Corner, and it's of course on the screen somewhere. So let's begin. Okay, this girl, these people is why I'm single. Well, why why don't they people in prison? Okay, let's just say that. But let's get started. First up, we have Daniel and Lizzie, but we did not see Lizzie this episode. We just saw Daniel and his mama. Daniel and his mama. Okay, so Daniel is riding around with his mama because they are going to get a ring for Lizzie. Yes, Daniel is mom is helping him get Lizzie a promise ring, okay? Because he don't have no job. His mama said, I love my son. I will help him do whatever he needs to do. Even though I don't like Lizzie, we don't get along because he loves her and he wants to get her a promise ring. I can loan him the money to do that. I said, I guess that's a good thing or whatever. Now, Daniel has been out for 5 weeks, okay? 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks. My hand was blocked by Daniel. But he like I want to show that I'm serious about us being a couple because we be fussing or whatever. And sometimes things get hard, okay? But I need her to know I want to be with her, okay? She is the one. So I want to give her this whole promise ring or whatever. And I said, okay, Dan, you want to do that? So the mom brings up again, because it's a promise ring, I would gladly help him get it. You know what I'm saying? So they like, and she make it, it can't be too expensive, but it shouldn't be too cheap. Okay, it is what it is. So they look at a couple rings at the jewelry store. And, oh, this is a really good ring. We want a promise ring, not an engagement ring. And so the guy showed him these rings. I'm like, them rings look too expensive for him to afford. Okay, and the ring he showed him was like, I think maybe $500. Oh no, that's too much. Can I get I want to spend about $150. I'm like, oh, okay. So he showed them another ring, which is a basic band. Okay, this basic band costed $300. No, that's too expensive. So the ring that was $500, I have the smaller ring. It's smaller. It's smaller. Okay, and that one is around $200. The mama said, is it $200 or is it more than $200? Like, what is around $200 mean? He said, well, no, it can be $200 even. Okay, it was a basic band, and they had like a heart. I didn't see no diamond, but I mean, it's a promise ring, so who cares? So he plans to get that ring for her. Now, his mom like him saying because the producers asked if he was looking for an engagement ring, would you pay for it? And she was like, no. I don't think he's ready for marriage. I don't think she's ready for marriage. But I don't mind them, you know what I'm saying, being together and trying to do whatever it is they gonna do. What they not gonna do on my watch is get married. Not on my watch, okay? So we then see Daniel say, oh, mom don't know it, but this is an engagement ring. I plan to propose to Lizzie tonight. I said, ooh, girl, that's gonna be a fight. A whole fight. They not ready to get married. They not ready to get engaged. Like, it's just not that I think they're gonna break up quick, but I'm like, you only been out 5 weeks and y'all not even on good footing. Like, it ain't the time that I think a promise ring would have been fine. Just saying. Anyway, next up, oh God, Jesus Christ, Lacey. Lacey and Shane and John and this throuple of a relationship, okay? So it's the morning of, okay? John getting out today. And Lacey at home with Shane. Okay? Shane is packing up to leave. Now the whole time he up there packing up, Lizzie on the bed smoking a cigarette. And this is people who still she just smoking. Laying across the bed with the girl, I said, I just don't know what to do with people who just be. And I'm a former smoker. Y'all know I smoked for 10 years, but I quit 10 years ago. Girl, I just don't. Anyway, she's smoking and he listening or whatever. He packing the stuff to leave. You know, she's like, I do feel bad for acting real crazy, you know, so you didn't deserve that or whatever, because I do love you and I feel bad for acting crazy, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't give me a reason as to why you were proposing to me. You didn't tell me why you wanted me to marry you. It was just really like simple, like, you know, marry me, whatever. And that's not how John did it. When John proposed to me, he said why he loved me, he loved the kids, he loved the ocean, he loved Whoppers, he loved onion rings. I don't know. But I'm like, they two different people. And as I said last time, Shane don't know you that well. So, I mean, he just told you to marry him because he likes you. And I think they take a marriage for granted, but that's not me for me to judge. So, you know, she tells him, like, I can't take your ring. I cannot accept your proposal, the shit, you know what I'm saying? I have to figure things out with John. I have to see what my feelings for John is so I can go pick him up from prison. He was like, okay, well, let me know when you finish figuring things out. And I said, well, that's it. Are you mad at me? And he was like, no, I'm not mad at you, whatever. I'm okay. But in the confessional, he like, I'm pissed. I'm saying I'm pissed off. I'm saying I can't believe she is doing this or whatever. But you knew she told you about this other dude, but I digress, okay? But again, he says he's fine. Okay. Now she then says, so I know you've been staying with me, you know what I'm saying, recently, whatever. But you know, today I need you to leave because I'm saying just in case I want to bring John back to the house. And he said, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Nah. Nope, we not agreeing to that. And I'm like, did he just tell her that he won't leave her house? He just told her that he won't leave her house, okay? He don't pay no damn bill. But he told her, nah, I'm not agreeing to that. I said, okay. Anyway, so she's leaving to go get some. She outside going to the car. He come outside, he light up his cancer stick, whatever. Y'all are really smokers, girl. Anyway, so he then told her out at the car, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna ride with you to go pick up your fiance. I said, I don't. On what earth is that smart? No. And she's like, no, I need to go myself. Don't, Shane, don't you trust me? He's like, I'm going with you, like point blank to the period. And she said, you need to let me go to him and say what I have to say, okay? You know, just trust me. Fine. Whatever. Fine. So she leaves him at her house while she go pick up her fiance from prison. Okay, the second person she done picked up from prison in the past couple weeks. Whatever. So now at the prison, she waited for him outside or whatever. She has his ring on now. She didn't put his ring back on. Girl, she brings up how John, we've been through so much. And so I've known him forever, and he's always been there for me. And even though, you know, he told me that he will always be there for me and my kids, even if my younger son isn't his son, like he will always be in my life. And I said, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. Anyway, so she brings up how when he's a good guy, he's this amazing person. But when he's not so good, he's a horrible person. Which means when he's high on drugs, he's a jackhole. And when he's not high on drugs, he's great. That's usually how, you know, addicts do. Okay, it's one way or the other. Anyway, so he's just crazy when he's high. Well, you look high all the time, but I digress. Now, she done left the house. She done left Shane at the house. Shane then says, I'm going to fight for my love. I'm not going to sit back and let anything happen. This fool gets an Uber or some kind of rap. It may have been a rap from production. I'm not sure. But you know what I'm saying? He said, because I'm not no pussy. So I'm going to fight for what I love or whatever. So he gets a ride to the jail. Honey, because he said he wanted to see what happens, how Lacey acts when John gets out. He wants to see it for himself. I said, that's just not... Don't seem smart. So we then see John gets out, okay? And he walks out, you know, and he looks happy to see her. Okay, I'm saying he looks, you know, like a typical white guy, whatever. You know, I'm pretty fly for a white guy. That's how he walked out to me. Okay. And again, they was hugging and stuff. They hugged, they kissed. It was what it was. So now John is out. Okay. John's handsome. John is wholeheartedly handsome, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. But he also, I can see the crazy in him, too. I can spot crazy girl from a mile away. Okay? Years of dating crazy men has given me the gift to spot it from a mile away. So, they get out, and he get out, and at first, they hugging and talking or whatever. But then even he say how things are kind of awkward or whatever. It's just weird. He's like, I'm happy to be out. He said, but there's something about this that's uncomfortable because I know she's been dating somebody else. Now Lacey said, all the happy feelings I thought I would have, I don't have. Like I assumed I would see him and all the feelings I've had for him before would come rushing back to me. But they did. She said, I felt more emotional and got more happy feelings from when Shane got out than from when John got out. Because Shane is a new toy. Okay? Everyone loves a new toy. I got a whole new iPhone. I keep playing with it as if I don't have the other iPhone or damn Galaxy S9. The new toy is what you play with the most, okay? Even though you like everything else you have too, just saying. So, she brings up how, I love Shane. And he was like, because she just blurted it out like, I love Shane. And he was like, okay, so why am I here? Why wouldn't you tell me this 2 months ago? Like, why wait until I'm out and we here for you to give me that news? Why would you do that? I just didn't know, whatever. I had to figure things out. I'm saying? I don't know. He's upset, like, you a liar. You playing me, you gonna play him the same way you play me and whatever. And she mad. She mad because she seemed like a person who likes new toys, okay? So, again, he just upset because you could have been told me, or I didn't have to get out and hear this outside the jail when the other, because he got out and so did like 4 other people. Okay, so he walked out in a group of people who all came out together or whatever. I do love you, but I'm not in love with you. He's upset, okay, because he didn't put his little bag in her car, so he'll get the bag out. She's like, it's but we're already arguing. He said, because you just told me that you in love with somebody else. Of course we're arguing. And I'm like, because Lacey's crazy. Okay, her lips are crazy, her face is crazy, she's crazy as a Betsy Bug as well, okay? So when she said how she like, you know what? Nope. He pulls his mic off, he's walking away, he's done. He's like, I'm gonna go to my parents' house, I'm gonna change my parole stuff, my pro address to my parents' address. I'm just gonna stay there because I don't have time for the bullshit or whatever. She wanted with that dude, let it happen, okay? Now as he's walking away, Shane comes walking up. I say, this could not be good. I just feel like 2 men freshly out of prison should not be meeting up in a parking lot for fisticuffs. Okay, I'm looking like, y'all gonna fight? Gonna fight over Lacey? Okay. Anyway, so we have to wait until next week to see what happens when them two meet up face to face. Angela and Tony. Girl, Tony, and it's been 4 months. This is 4 months later from when Tony got arrested and went back to jail. So of course, it's been 4 months. So she says he was put back in jail for missing whatever appointment to thing or whatnot. But he went back to jail, got out, and now he's back in the halfway house. Okay, now she don't say how long it was or whatever, but again, it's been 4 months and he's in the halfway house now. So she said he's been calling me, and when he was locked up, he was sending her letters, all these letters or whatever, stalking her because she's his ATM. She's his ATM. Because I'm like, what else does he want you for? What else? Because he ain't showed you, but he has not shown her what he should be showing her, like at all. But I digress. So she rings up. I cut off our contact or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I stopped sending him money, and we see her. She's sitting her little down on the table, and the phone keeps ringing. She picks it up and hangs it up, or hits it. Or so he's consistently calling her at least at this point in time, while the show has been shot. Now we do see her sister. Where's the sister? I gotta picture the sister. Her sister comes over. Okay, and this is her sister. I want to say her sister's name was like Bonnie Joe or Betty Joe or Donna Ray. I don't know, some two-tone name that people have in them halls or whatever. So her sister comes over, and she's come over to check on Angela because Angela is still her because she loved Tony. She loved Tony. Okay, so they go outside to talk. Whatever she brings up, he keeps calling, writing. He wants me to forgive him, whatever. He wants us to be together. And he's just, he won't leave me alone, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, I don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know if he really loves me or if he just needs someone to stay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pissed off at him, but I also love him. Angela is clearly going to let Tony come back. You want to know why? Because Angela wants some penis. She wants some Tony penis, okay? She wants some TP up in her V, okay? It's what she wants. And she has every right to be pissed off at him, but she can't be so dumb that she will be like, oh, it wasn't no big deal. But on the other token, people forgive people every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I mean, it's not like people forgive people every day. I'm gonna leave it at that. So the sister, like, you know what? Because the sister hear her saying, like, I don't know. I still love him, but I don't know. He hurt me. I was really, really sad. You know, it took me time to get over him or whatever. I don't know. And the sister basically said, you need to leave him alone. Like, you need to leave that alone. However, you know what I'm saying? You can't be, you can't be a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? She said, don't be so stupid to not see it coming if he mess up again. And I agree with that. Angela is going to do what she want to do. Period. Okay, and I think her sister know she gonna allow that man to come back because she asked her, well, like, do you think because of your age you can't get anybody better? Like, it's okay to be single and not have no, idiot around or whatever. I know, but I don't know. Okay, girl, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. But she ain't gonna do it. Okay, so we later on see. Take the sister away. We later on see that Angela's sitting around. Okay, wrong button. Wrong button. She's sitting around and she said she bought him a motorcycle, okay? And so Angela's sitting around fixing the motorcycle I guess, in her motorcycle boots or whatever. And I bought the bike for him, but he went back to jail or whatever, so I never gave it to him. And so as she's fixing on it, he calls her. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I love you. I regret what I've done, blah, 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 blah. I get out in 1 week, and so can we live together? Can I come home to you? And I said, Angela, don't listen to that man. Please let him be where he at, okay? No. And I think that's why he been calling her so tough. He don't have nowhere else to go. So let me keep begging her because whoever else he was with before, he can't stay there. And that's what it is. So, I'm still in pain, Tony. What you done? I'm just not able to wake up and not have you on my mind. And you know what I'm saying? I used to get up and I was just so hurt. Just, oh, so hurt. She keeps saying the same thing. I'm upset with you. I was hurt. I'm sad. But then again, she keeps answering the phone. When I'm done with an ex, I don't answer his calls. His number gets blocked. Okay, if I answer your call, it's for a reason. Anyway, so just give me one more shot. And just give me one more shot, and please. I want to get married. I was on a self-destructive path. I know I messed up or whatever. I'm gonna do better. I can't live without you. All these things he's telling her, which we know is bullshit. Let's just say that or whatever. I'm mostly pissed on it because you and that other woman. Okay, and I'm sorry. Okay, I was wrong, but just can you give me one more? I just need. Look, I'm gonna earn your trust back from the ground up. I'm gonna do things differently now. Okay, can I come home to you? And the whole time, you know what I'm saying. He then say, you know what? I could have been, messing with somebody else, talking to someone else, but I'm consistently calling you, trying to make things work, even though you keep pushing me away. You know what I'm saying? You have to see, I love you. I said, at that moment, he got her. Because she was like, I'll talk to you later, Tony. And it wasn't then like I'm hanging up on it. That's what got her back in, okay? And I'm like, but she got on the bike and rode off. Girl, and we see next week, he came home next week. So we have to wait to see what happens then, okay? Next up, Gloria and Alex. These two, I feel bad for Glorietta, but then again, not so much, because you have to know there's a level of stupidity that comes with dating a man who you don't know who's in prison. So, I mean, stupid is, stupid does, okay? So, Glorietta is getting dressed to go wedding dress shopping, okay? And Alex is on the phone. First of all, Alex consistently says, my nigga. Okay, now they bleep it out, but we know what he's saying, and it pisses me off. Now, someone else commented on my thing and said, whatever city and state they're in, their white people use it. Remind me not to go there because I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass if I ever go there. I mean, he was on the phone with his friend or whatever and was like, all right, my nigga. I said, fuck, what? I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, but that pissed me. But he talking to a friend, ready to go hang out or whatever, while Glorietta is going wedding dress shopping. Now, he gonna meet with his friend, okay? And the friend was kind of cute too. But that's the one who I think he calling my end. So he telling the friend, hey, I want to go see my ex-girlfriend, Julianna, okay? And he basically need the friend to take him on the date to meet Julianna at the little place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the friend like, man, it's a bad decision. Don't do it. If you get with her, it's gonna take you right back down that wrong path, wrong road, wrong road. Don't do it. You getting married. Don't you love Gloria? I do. You know what I'm saying? I do it, but I just, I gotta go see Juliana to see if there's any feelings there or not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get some closure. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't seen her in 2 years because she been in rehab. So she been in rehab getting herself clean. He been in prison. Okay, so we then see a little short clip of him and Glorietta in the bed, and she's looking at other tattoos. He has multiple tattoos that refer to an ex. He had one tattoo of the actual girl on his side. He has some lips on him that's some girl too much. And when Glorietta said, "Oh, you gotta get my lips on you as well, like on the neck," he then said, "You have to earn a tattoo on my body." Bitch, what? He said she has to earn a tattoo space on his body. She said, look, you didn't marry anybody else. You didn't plan to have kids with anybody else. We're getting married and we're having kids, so I've earned my place, so whatever. I said, girl, you ain't shit. Anyway, we do see Glorietta at the bridal shop shopping for dresses, and she looks very, very happy. I can think she looks beautiful in the dresses. Okay, I think she tried on two. I only got pictures of this one because I ain't feel like taking more pictures. So she looked beautiful in the dresses that she tried on. And she's very, very happy to be, about to be a bride. And I say, oh, she's blissfully unaware of the bullshit coming her way. Okay, and I want a perfect dress, a perfect ring, a perfect wedding, a perfect reception. It has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect. And I said, okay. Now, and she looked amazing, and she was in a very, very good mood. Meanwhile, across town, as Alex would say, okay, her fiance is having a little date, a little meeting of the minds with his ex-girlfriend, Juliana. Now, where's she at? Here she go. Now, Juliana is, they look like, I don't know what to say. This meaning they look different, okay? But he may not have a type, okay? He doesn't. She's very thin. She's African American, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And Glorietta is just, and even how they act are two different ways. Like it's different. Like it's girl, I don't know. So when he sees her, even he's shocked as to how she looks. He brings up how she looks. He says she looks completely different. She's skinnier now. She's very much so in shape. He didn't say that. He just said she's smaller. Her body was amazing. She looked different. He said maybe because she isn't using it anymore. I'm saying she looks clean and sober. You look great. Your body looks amazing. He's definitely checking her out. He is definitely in lust with his ex. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Now, she brings up how before, when they were together, their life was full of, drugs. It was a fast-paced life. A lot of drugs was involved. So she was addicted to something. We don't know what. But again, she's like, that's not my life anymore. I don't hang out with those kind of people anymore. Like, I'm in a completely different space now in my life, and he needs to understand that. Again, she's clean and sober. Okay, so she was like, so they was sitting talking or whatever, Again, she's like, I'm in rehab, and I was in rehab, cleaning myself up, blah blah blah. And she then said, where were you at when you called me? And he said, what? Where were you at when you called me? And I said, yeah, where was you at? And I was thirsty. And then he said, oh, yeah, I was at a hotel with my fiance. She was like, what? Yeah, I'm getting married. I met her while I was in jail. Um, I was first looking for somebody who could support me financially. That was why I initially liked her, because she has a couple different jobs and she has money. I said, oh, the truth comes out. So he said, but that's how I was at first. But eventually, I now really do care about her. Juliana said, you lying. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? She will see eventually how you are. She said he can't be alone. That's his problem. And he's always like looking for the come up or whatever. So again, Glorietta has no idea the amount, but we all know that's what he is. We can see how he's using her, and he's being great to her, but he's doing that because he wants to get things from her. And Julianna knows that, and she's like, "You don't love her. I don't really want to be with her, whatever." I doubt all that you say. Okay, so they sitting there holding hands. Okay, he's holding his ex's hand as his fiance, and some were trying to wedding dresses. And she brings up, no, he then says, "So what should I do now?" She said, "Well, I can't make you do anything, but I'm not gonna start anything with anybody who was still involved in something. So if that's what you want to do, then you need to get out of it." And I said, "Girl, I'm not nobody's runner up. I'm saying I'm not gonna be somebody's, someone else or whatever. I'm not gonna do that or whatever. He knows that about me, so he needs to fix." I'm looking like, but he has a fiance, so telling him to end it means you don't respect, girl, and you don't. I feel like her leaving him alone was probably what helped her get clean. Do not go back to Alex, Julianna. This girl, go on about your business. It's plenty of the fish in the sea. Okay, go get you some tilapia. Cause no, he's tilapia. Okay, he is tilapia. Something that nope. Leave it alone. So we have to see what happens with them next week because I cannot. Lastly, Vincent and Amber. We don't see Vince in this episode. We just see Amber. And Amber is in the kitchen cooking some food. And she gets a call from Puppy. And when she answered, "Hey, baby," is how she answered the phone talking to Puppy. We all know that Puppy and Amber are in a relationship. We all know this. Even though she's trying to act like her and Puppy just friends, we can see the forest through the trees, okay? So, she starts saying how this isn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is working how she thought it would when she got out. She then said, "Well, Vince," she starts admitting things. "Vince told me that he was going to be rich because he had invented something that was going to, revolutionize the medical world or whatever. So I saw dollar signs, okay, because he was going to be rich." That's what he kept telling me. She then said, "So my job was to marry him so that he will be able to take care of me, my mom and Puppy." Puppy on the phone like, "Okay, so what's going on or whatever," you know what I'm saying? And I can't do this. It isn't working out or whatever. It's just not working. We're not vibing. I can't keep doing this. Puppy then say, "Yes, you can. You have to. Yes, you not even put forth any effort to do this. You need to keep messing with him. Okay, just do that." You know what I'm saying? Did he give you any money yet? Like, is he financially supporting you? "I got some clothes, okay, and a bed or whatever." Look, you need this girl. Look. Puppy's exact words. "You need, as you see, in quotation, you need to entertain it for the next 2 months until I get out and I can handle it." I say, "Girl, what?" Her and Puppy, as bad as she was on Vince, selling Vince, you playing me, you trying to con me. She and Puppy plan to con this man. She then, because when she said, "Just do it until I get home or whatever, and I'll handle it or whatnot," or she said, "Matter of fact, no, just be nice to him, like be nice and whatever." You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and give him a blowjob. I'm not gonna do that. I can't even imagine him, touching me. No, no, no. She's like, "Look, wait, just do it until I get home." "Oh, you gonna come home and you saying you gonna be with him, or you gonna be his wife and his daughter because he adopted her?" "I did that for you." They played this man the whole time, and their whole plan is raveling in front of all of our eyes or whatever. So, again, Amber is adamant, "I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this." Pup is adamant, "Yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can." You don't have no choice, okay? You need to do this because this was the plan, okay? To get money from him to help until I get out. You know what I'm saying? We then see Puppy. She say, "No, what you need to do, Puppy, is you need to start emailing him and talking to him, and that way when you get home, you can scam him. Okay, you can do that because I can't keep doing this or whatever." Girl, girl, that she. Now the whole time she on the phone with Puppy, she don't realize Puppy Mama is watching girl from upstairs, okay? And she like, oh, your mom's been watching. I don't know how much she heard. The mama don't know what's going on. The mama, what she know now. If she know before, she know now because mama's looking dead at Amber, okay? Like, I can't believe Amber wasn't like quiet. Like, I believe the mama heard the whole conversation because she wasn't quiet. Even though she was like in the backyard somewhere, like in the back somewhere, it seemed like she went back there to take the call and just say all this stuff away from her mama, from Puppy's mama. But Puppy's mama, I'm pretty sure, shut it off. And the producers then asked Amber, so when you told us that you and Vince fell in love in prison, you were lying to us? And she said, wait, what? Y'all thought I was in love with him? He said, what I'm saying is what you told us about you loving Vince a lie? Well, no, when I was in love with him, I know I loved him at first. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really lying. Girl, you lying. And we all get, girl, Amber ain't shit. I told y'all. Amber was going at Vince because she wants Vince to voluntarily leave her alone, but he won't. So she's doing things and saying things to piss him off, and it ain't working. But I mean, like, now we all see you for you is, and I feel like Puppy Mama is gonna probably be pissed that y'all played this man who y'all don't know, who could be a whole killer. Okay, for what? These damn lesbians, girl, I cannot. I'm like, they trying to use him for some money, and she said how he isn't the person that he was online. He isn't the person that he was, in the letters and on the phone, or whatever. He's a different person than who he made himself out to be. But so are you. You and your girlfriend who's still in prison planned to scam him. And not only for you two, but also your mama who's in jail. Girl, I'm done, y'all. Girl, these hoes ain't real. Okay? But that's all, y'all. That's how I went off with it. We can wait until next week to see what else happens. Other than that, gotta go. Peace.